Hello and welcome to Dwarf Fortress. I'm Twisted Logic. In this video, not really sure what's going to happen yet, but we're going to find out. Now in the last episode, I noticed a lot of the stewards were collecting plants and hanging out over here by this tree. We chopped that tree down, but now we got some different trees growing back in the area, and it looks like a decent amount of them are coming back, so we may not need to do the underground tree farm. I think I'll still make it just to so you can see how I do it, but we may not end up needing it because it looks like there's a decent amount coming back here. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up, let me know what you think in the comments, and subscribe for more videos. So the first thing I want to do really is to fix these zones. This is I'm just gonna get rid of this zone right here. Okay. And then I'm also going to, what other zones do we have? We have a water fishing zone here. This was animal training here. That was the original location for all the turkeys. I think that one's fine to stay just how it is now until I dig out another area. This zone here, I put it down and then created the farm and food stockpile, so I want to move this one as well. So, X to remove the zone. Now zones can only be 31 by 31, I believe, is the max. So I, and then down here in the corner, yeah, once I get past 31, if I do it with the keyboard, it'll be a little easier to see. But 31, and then if I go to 32, it doesn't actually allow me to go down more. And so you can't see it, but I'm holding down the down and east arrow key on the keyboard in it, and that's as far down as it and east as it lets me go. If I use the mouse past that point, it turns red. So 31 by 31 is the largest zone that you could do. I want to set the grazing up over here, kind of out of the way for this alpaca. So and then I'm going to make a zone. Not have to be too far away, I just want it kind of away from the farm and food storage. So 13 by... that looks good to me. And then N for pen and pasture, shift N. And let's see here. Ram, goat, put the sows in there, and the piglet. I may move those pigs to a different area if it looks like the alpacas aren't getting enough food. As well. Okay, so that one looks good. Let's see what is going on. Now this right here, this flooding trap that I started making, I'm gonna have to modify it. I really should have like planned it out and then maybe slept on that idea, you know, thought about it a little more before I actually let them dig it. So, because what's gonna happen is the water's gonna come at this level, this Z level here. It's going to fall down this and fill up this area, and then right over here it's going to come up back to this Z level to maintain pressure, and it's going to take a very long time to fill up. So what I'm going to end up doing is building a floor over top of all this. They'll come, the goblin or whatever will come into this area. Maybe it's undead. or goblins. I'll still have a bridge right here, but there'll be a floor above this. And then I'll put the bridge somewhere here with the floor above it. So that way this doesn't take so long to climb up, to fill up with water, and it'll prevent the goblins from climbing the wall to the next Z level, because unlike the dwarves, the goblins really like to climb stuff. And I was looking around for magnetite, and I found some. It looks like it's all over this lower area here. So I got magnetite here. This is all magnetite walls, and this is going to be great for setting up iron and steel, which I don't think we'll get to in this episode. I want them to, let's see, now the nobles, if I press lowercase n right here, nobles and administrators, our mayor's requirements aren't being met, so I want to get that going pretty quickly. Okay, so designations, dig, and I'm going to set this to priority 1. Alt M for box select. And I'll just do some 7x7s here. Well, it doesn't have to be 7x7, I could even make it an odd shape. What is this? This is a 6x7. I'll make this the bedroom, and then that'll be the office and dining room. Now, how far is this dining room away from the food storage? It's pretty far. But I do have some beer here as well. I could always move food storage, or set up a similar area where I can be cooking the food, or I could also make a dining hall right over here somewhere. I can make a smaller hall off of this hall. I think that's what I'll do. So this will be the mayor's dining room here. I don't like how you have to walk through a barrel to get to it, though. Yeah, maybe the next fortress I'll do, instead of doing like an evolving fortress like this one, that's kind of, I just build stuff as I need it in weird places. The next fortress I'll do is I'll try to make like a very efficient modular fortress. So those guys are going to dig that. What else is going on? Just hit the J. I'm gonna hit lowercase j for the jobs list here. Just see what kind of work we have. So for a while we had more work. Well, we still have more work than dwarves, but they're taking down that work, they're knocking it out, and then for a while we had more dwarves than work. But the other thing that we have to consider is how much tools those dwarves actually have, and so now we're building the picks and axes. Some of the axes are probably going to be melted because they're silver, but the picks are copper, and maybe what I'll do is I'll leave this area as silver, and then I'll dig a separate area, maybe right over here somewhere, so that way I could, yeah, I can link this. I can link this staircase here. I would want another staircase over here by the wood, because getting to this staircase is pretty relevant, but getting to the wood stockpile here is significant. So I'm going to dig 2 downstairs here. Actually, I think I can turn these into up downstairs if I dig downstairs on top of the upstairs like this. I think I can convert these downstairs to up downstairs, and if not, then see, they're coming to do it now, so we'll see shortly. But if not, then I can just get rid of them entirely. Yeah. Oh yeah. So they were upstairs, then I dug downstairs, so now they're up downstairs, which is great. And then I can do another set of up downstairs there, and dig out a larger room down here. And then we'll turn this area into iron and steel production. Now, you could use copper armor, copper weapons, and be fine. It's still metal. It's great. Bronze is going to be better. Each of the metals in this game try to stay true to reality. So the copper is going to be a lot softer than bronze. So bronze will be able to pierce it a lot easier, and steel will be able to pierce copper pretty easily. What happened here? Okay, we got a caravan. Excellent. Excellent, we got a caravan. I don't have much to trade, so the other thing that I wanted to do is to get more craft dwarfs going. Now I could go to P and then make a stone stockpile and build it like right here, right around the masons, and then another one around the craft dwarf. Instead, I think I'm gonna destroy this craft dwarf and move it. So I'm gonna remove this. I may move the masons as well. So P and then X to remove. Get rid of that and get rid of this one. So I think that, yeah, instead of bringing the stones to the craft dwarf, what I'm gonna do is bring the craft dwarfs to the stone. So down, is it this staircase? No. Yeah, so this staircase here, we're gonna connect to this underground room with a lot of stones in it because we've been digging it out. It's kind of a pit at this point. We'll close this off. We'll connect this room to this staircase, but we gotta do something about this water first. And then also, we also have some stone here. Okay, so this one right here we can connect right now. This one here we can't connect because that was our exploratory staircase to find out the cavern layer. And we got a bunch of silk down here. We can maybe set up some silk farm as well. So I want to move the craft dwarfs kind of near this staircase here because that is where the stone is, or will be when we finish digging this out. So I'm going to dig some small rooms here. I'll leave these unattached, just in case I want to move them. So, yeah, I'm not really sure about this. I'm going to have to sleep on it. Maybe. I can figure out where I'm going to put those craft dwarfs. New craft dwarf workshops later. Maybe I'll put it down here somewhere. Closer to the, closer to this construction that we're building. There's a decent amount of stone here, but I mean, I could pretty much dig anywhere and get stone, so. Can even dig this out. This way. As well, because so the humans came and we just traded with them, so I don't think that we have much. Rockcraft is active, but right now the stone is kind of far away, so they have to. There he is there. Nomal's making craft dwarf crafts. So we got traders coming in, but we don't really have much to trade. See, I'm more interested in trading with the humans, which may bring me elephants, than with these dwarves. Yeah, so I'd rather trade with the humans because of the, okay, so we got a Cyclops here. The Cyclops... most... Uslenang... Tod. Okay, I'm just gonna call this Cyclops Tod. Tod has come. Giant humanoid monster with a single eye set in its forehead. Okay, enter. And that'll automatically pause the game. Now, okay, so I also have a petition. So approve him. It's gonna eradicate monsters. So he's gonna come across a lot, so let's see what I have to do here. I'm gonna go into W, lowercase w, for Burrows. Where's that here? Not seeing it, but it's lowercase w for Burrows. Okay, and then enter to define burrow 1. So we got a couple areas here that need to be fixed. Alt M for box select. Just paint in these areas here. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Okay, R again. That's fine. Not there. So if I left that burrow in that location, that's accessible from the outside, it's actually outside the fortress, they would be able to transition. I believe I went over that in the burrows in an earlier video. So if you have a burrow separated by non-burrow space, they can transition between them. Painting. Okay, there we go. And the bedrooms as well. here is gonna have to wait. Okay, that looks pretty good. I might have to fight that. I might have to fight Tod. Okay. Military alert. Now I'm going to set the civilian alert here to get inside, which is going to activate Burrow 1. So everybody's going to get inside. I want Tod to go after this cat, however, I don't know if we're going to get everybody inside fast enough. Where is he? Okay, Tod's right here in the top corner. Okay. What else is in the area? We got all these merchants. Where are these wild animals? Okay, bug bat and keys. They might be flying. Who's this guy? Rigoth? Dwarf Dark Corpse. This is an intelligent undead. He's in the mountain temple. Okay. Z for status. Short, sturdy creature, fond of the drink industry. Incredibly muscular. Has hair. His hair is extremely long. His lips are thick. His upturned nose is broad. His ears are broad. His gold eyes have thin irises. Dark brown skin and slightly wrinkled. And his hair is white. Okay, so nothing about being undead though. Let's see, G for general info. No activity, traveler. This visitor has come to relax. He heard this was the place to enjoy oneself. It sure is. See his inventory. So we can see some information about him, but not much. Okay. Well, he's not here to fight. He's here to relax. So you can let him hang out in the mountain hall. I'm fine with that. Now, if I go over to let's see my units list here, the uninvited guest here, the Cyclops Tod. Tod is a giant humanoid monster with a single eye set in its forehead. Her hair, okay, so Tod's a lady. Her hair is extremely long. Her nose bridge is incredibly concave. She has a low voice. Her head is narrow. Her lips are thin. Her ears are slightly flattened. Her hair is cinnamon. Her skin is dark peach. Her eye is mahogany. Her eyebrow is somewhat high. Her eyelashes are somewhat short. Okay. I am going to unpause the game for a few seconds. Repause the game. So what are you doing? G. No job. Okay, everybody's gotta get inside. Pull this lever here. This lever, I believe, is connected with this bridge. And we'll go to... Pull it yet? Okay. Get inside before they... Okay, somebody died. I just saw somebody die here. Dead and missing. It's Axe Dwarf. I think he was part of the Caravan. Well, he's missing, so I know where he is. He's in that bridge. And let's just see where... See how far Tod made it. Okay, he made it almost half of the way over here. She made it almost half of the way, halfway. So she's moving pretty fast. F to follow. And just zoom in. Everybody's got to get inside right now. No, Todd's right there. We're gonna have to fight him. Okay, so M for military. I'm gonna press lowercase c to create a squad, and these are the default uniforms. I did a video on setting up military in my test fortress in a different video, which I'll link here. These metal uniforms are, if I hit enter or go to lowercase n for uniforms, it's just metal armor, pretty generic. So pretty much anything, they're gonna handwear, they're gonna grab pretty much anything that's metal. A better example is, okay, so footwear here. They're going to grab either low boots or high boots, and as long as they're any metal. So that's it's a pretty generic uniform, and I'm just going to add some of who's equipped right now. I think that the builders are currently woodcutters, so they should all have axes. So I'm just going to add all the builders to the squad. So the builders are all in that squad. I'm going to go down here, zoom in a little bit. This room right here, I'm going to click on this weapon rack, and I'm going to keep on clicking it until I get this make barracks or armory, and press R. Increase the room size with plus. Enter. So the room's already resized, but now I have this is my squad. This is going to list all the squads in this, and if I had more than one, I could move up and down them with plus and minus. So I want them to sleep in here. Individual equipment, train, and squad equipment. Now I'm gonna. This is just. I made this quick so we can fight this Cyclops. I'm gonna remake this a little bit better and maybe differently. Just want to go to lowercase s for the squad menu. Select the squad. Press lowercase m to move them. And I'm just going to pick a point. I'll just move them inside here for now. Yeah. Enter. So they're gonna station at this point. Oh shit. Okay, he's right there. It looks like he threw somebody or something. Okay. I thought I had a little bit more time. So squad A and then K for kill. And I'm gonna move the keyboard selector over top of Todd here and enter. So now squad A's mission is to kill Todd. And now I'm going to press lowercase r. It's going to be for the reports. And now, as things happen, the builder's fighting. Now, sometimes these overlap. The Goose Child, Rakust is fighting. The Key is fighting. Some of these will be old. It'll tell you the date of the last report down here at the bottom. So the older ones are going to be at the bottom of the list. 3rd of Obsidian, 301. 6th of Limestone, 302. A couple reports there, and now this looks like it's today, which is the 17th of limestone 302. The builder here, if I go into this, Cyclops attacks the builder, but he jumps away. Kevish, I was attacked, how exhilarating. The Cyclops misses the builder, the Cyclops grabs the builder by the second finger, left hand, with her upper arm. So the Cyclops grabs the builder with the left arm, strikes with the right, punches with the right. And then the Cyclops throws the builder by the second finger. So that's the dwarf's second finger, the left hand of the Cyclops with the left upper arm, and releases. So the Kevish here was just picked up and thrown after he was punched. If I go into the Cyclops' report here, it's gonna tell me similar information. So they're gonna, each of the reports here are gonna be similar. So Urist, the builder here, is panicking. The Cyclops charges at the builder, jumps away, misses a couple times, jumps away. Okay, so I think I'm going to be focusing on Todd's report right here. And so the game's paused right now, but as things happen, the report builds. So I'm just going to be zoom in a little bit. So I sent the squad's order to attack Todd. Let me zoom in a little bit. Now we got this bridge closed. This one is still open here. And it looks like Todd and Urist here are going to be fighting now. This is a SpearDwarf. Okay, this is a SpearDwarf attached to the Caravan though. So maybe he'll join in. We'll see. I'm just going to unpause and then repause. Okay. Now I'll go to the reports. So yeah, now you see that more has added. In that short time, the Cyclops charges the builder. Builder jumps away. Okay, so the SpearDwarf joins in, misses the Cyclops. Cyclops misses the SpearDwarf. She jumps away again. Okay, the SpearDwarf lands a hit here. The SpearDwarf stabs the Cyclops in the left lower arm with his steel spear, tearing the muscle. The steel spear is lodged firmly in the wound. Cyclops strikes the SpearDwarf, but the shot is blocked with the copper shield. Oh, excellent. So we got a Caravan SpearDwarf versus the Cyclops here. I got my coffee. The SpearDwarf pulls the embedded spear out. SpearDwarf gains possession of the spear, so he pulled it out successfully. The SpearDwarf attacks the Cyclops, but she jumps away. Cyclops strikes the dwarf, but the shot is blocked. Okay, so we got a stab here in the right lower leg with the spear again. Looks like the Cyclops Tod here thinks to himself, I've been wounded. That's very annoying. Yeah, that is annoying to be wounded. I hate that. SpearDwarf stabs the Cyclops in the eyelid with the spear. That's the place to go for with these Cyclops. They only got one eye, so he attacks, but he jumps away. Then he stabs the Cyclops in the left upper arm, fracturing the bone. A tendon has been torn. The force bends the left shoulder as well. Okay. Oof. That's gotta hurt. Cyclops misses the SpearDwarf. SpearDwarf stabs the Cyclops in the left upper leg with the spear, tearing the fat. Cyclops attacks and misses 2 times. Okay, and then he gets him in the right upper leg with the spear, tearing the fat as well. Okay, actually, you know what I'll do is I'll use / here. So if I press space, it's going to resume, but if I / here, it's just going to one-step the program. So I'll press / a few times. See, maybe in slightly slower than real time. Let's look at. Okay, so this is the SpearDwarf, and I'm going to press W for wounds. So the SpearDwarf hasn't been touched yet. It's got he's got the shield and the spear. Tod here looks like he's getting kind of hurt. He was left upper arm, left lower arm, right upper leg, left upper leg, right lower leg, and the eyelid. So just continue. Okay, yeah, he's got a pool of blood around him as well. Okay, so I'm going to press R for reports again, go back into this. Okay, throws the builder. Just going to see where I was. Is this the second page now? No, this is still page 1 of 1. Right, upper leg. Okay, so the SpearDwarf gets him in the foot with, it gets her in the foot with the, in the right foot with the spear, tearing the muscle, and it's stuck in the wound. And then the Cyclops falls over. The SpearDwarf pulls the spear out and holds onto it. So sometimes sometimes they'll pull the weapon out and lose control of it, and then they'll be disarmed. The SpearDwarf stabs the Cyclops in the left lower leg with the spear, tearing the muscle. In the right upper leg, so it's really going after the limbs there, and disabling the Cyclops. A tendon has been torn, twists the right hip. Yeah, my dwarves are starting to come in. The 2 builders, Bomrick and Doran, they're coming in. Oh, okay, so the Cyclops is dead. I unpaused it pretty shortly, for a short amount of time, and now the Cyclops is dead, so we'll go to the reports here. Okay, page 2 of 3. Right now I'm just holding up here. Been wounded, that's very annoying. Okay, right here's where we left off. Then Tod thinks to himself, or I don't know if he's thinking or saying, I've been injured badly. This leaves me shaken. Then he misses the SpearDwarf and the builder, so there's 2 dwarfs there. The SpearDwarf stabs the Cyclops in the right upper leg again. Steel spear is lodged in the wound. Cyclops misses. Pulls the spear out. Holds on to it. Cyclops misses. Tod says, I have improved my wrestling. That was satisfying. The SpearDwarf stabs the Cyclops in the left lower arm with the spear, chipping the bone. A ligament has also been torn, and a tendon has been torn. It's lodged in the wound. The force pulls on the left elbow. And the Cyclops again misses. So the SpearDwarf is kind of keeping the Cyclops at bay here. It's lucky that this Caravan was here, because I don't know how well my untrained dwarves would do against him or her. The SpearDwarf, okay, stabs him in the head with the spear, tearing the muscle and fracturing the skull. A tendon in the skull has been torn. The force bends the neck. The Cyclops misses again. He then gets stabbed in the right upper leg. The Cyclops misses again. The Cyclops says or thinks to himself, I've improved my dodging. That was satisfying. Okay. I didn't see where he dodged, but okay. The SpearDwarf stabs the Cyclops in the right upper arm, chipping the bone. Tendon has also been torn, and the spear gets stuck in the wound. Cyclops misses. He pulls the spear out, holds on to it, misses. The Cyclops misses again. Then he gets stabbed in the right arm, right upper arm again, chipping the bone again. Gets stuck in the wound. Cyclops misses. Pulls the spear out and holds on to it. Cyclops misses again. Okay, so the Cyclops gets stabbed again in the lower body. This is the first time in the lower body. Tearing the muscle and tearing the guts. Now the Cyclops starts looking sick. Decent amount of blood has been lost at this point. He misses twice. The Cyclops misses twice. The SpearDwarf gets him in the right upper leg, and the tendon has been torn and chipping the bone, and that happens twice. Gets him in the upper body this time, tearing the muscle. Gets stuck in the wound. The Cyclops now vomits. Then the SpearDwarf punches the Cyclops. Okay. Yeah, so he gains possession of the spear, but then he switches to a punch in the head with his right hand, bruising the muscle, twisting the neck. And then he stabs him in the neck. Tendon in the upper spine has been torn, and the Cyclops passes out from exhaustion. And then he stabs him in the head with the spear, chipping the skull, and tearing the brain. So that's when the Cyclops died. And the spear he just leaves the spear in the wound. Yeah, so the last in that report, and then if I go to the SpearDwarf's report, the last entry is the steel spear has been lodged firmly in the wound of the skull, so he just leaves the spear sticking out of the skull there. I'm sure he collects it, but that's when the report ends. Okay. So wow, Tod attacked us. Somebody was hurt now earlier as well. Just go to dead and missing. Okay, so the Cyclops Tod is now in the deceased menu, in the deceased list. I press R to go back to the reports here. So Urist and... So I'm just going to see if they're still here. Okay, this is... I don't know if that's the same Urist. This SpearDwarf took no damage at all. Very professional there. Okay, so Kevish here, his head's been injured and his third finger on his right hand, and he's a little sleepy. He's drowsy. Press U for units, and then I'm going to see if I could just... see if I can find a Urist here. This might be the same one? Yeah. Okay, so he's fine. Okay, so military alerts, and then inactive. And I can zoom out a little bit. And I can also pull this lever. And pull. Wow, okay, so Tod attacked us. It's a good thing these merchants came. We accidentally killed one of his buddies, but they don't really know about that. They just think he's missing. Guess we could blame it on the Cyclops. But I don't think I have much to trade with them. I'm gonna request a broker. So I had a question for you guys watching, and I was wondering if you prefer the videos that are sort of... I've been trying to make the videos between, say, 30 minutes and 45 minutes. I've been trying to keep it around that length. And then sometimes I'll record 2 episodes back to back and kind of split it. But I was wondering if you'd prefer longer episodes that are, say, an hour plus long, or if I keep the episodes to 30 to 45 minutes. Let me just know your preferences in the comment section. Just looking through to the... I want to go to the animals section here in this trade. Pets. See what they got here. I think I'm gonna just get the standard stuff from the dwarves. Yeah. So I don't know if can't really think of anything off the top of my head that the fortress needs. We have Fireclay on the map and sand, but I don't normally set that up for collection. We could do that though. Yeah, I'll do sand collection and clay collection in a later episode. So we don't necessarily need that. Thread is always a good thing to get, because we can either turn it into cloth or use it in the hospital. Finish peeking in, and then the documents here. So windows, crutches, figurines, bars. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I can trade. Okay, so we got a... So this is the second year of the fortress, and we're about 7 months in, and we got the Cyclops attack, Tod. And I kind of forgot what the heck I was doing before Tod attacked. Okay, the trader is requested, but he's sleeping. Zoom. So you to zoom and then follow. Okay, he's sleeping in the dormitory here. Follow. So I need to... just kind of collect my thoughts on Tod's attack and what to do next as far as defenses. So, because the megabeasts can really come from any section of the map here, any side of the map they can come. Same with the invasion army. Just because the tower and the goblins are to the west doesn't mean they're going to always attack us from the west. They could come around behind us and then come out from the east here. Or from our west. They won't always attack us from the east because they're west. They may come around the site and then attack. There's tactics involved. So normally what I'll do is I'll set up this entrance, get the fortress all set up, and then start closing things up and creating a separate kind of goblin entrance. Okay, so I'm going to press T to trade here, and we don't have much here. Shift enter. 670 value. Get one glass. Let's see what else we got. So these weird looking named items here. This rid Vothil wood. They are instruments. They're musical instruments, and then we have items that are stored in barrels. The venom barrels here. Where was that? Here, bumblebee venom barrel. I don't think that's. I mean, it's in the game, but I don't think it has a use yet. Same with coins. Coins don't have a use. They're in the game, but I think that once you make the coins, I don't think that you can melt them back into bars. So in one of my fortresses, I melted a lot of metal into coins before I looked up what they could do, and it's okay. Oh, here's silk. Okay, great. So shift enter, and then shift enter again, and I just cleared out everything here. If I hit shift enter and then shift enter again, it clears out what you had done. And I'm going to try to get this silk bin right here because I don't think we have any silk. So the value, let's see if they go for that. Enter. The trade goods such as they are, I can't fathom you ending up with all of those items, so they're not going to go for that. But maybe I could take the silk without the bin because that's going to be a little cheaper. Trade. Enter. No. So I'll take the most expensive piece of silk out. If they don't go for this trade the third time, they may get angry. T to trade, enter. Oh, great, okay. Oh, wonderful, thank you for your business. So we got some silk. And that was pretty much all we could afford because the craft dwarf that I set up here is pretty inefficient. I'm gonna have to move that to a new location, which I think I'll do in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments about the episode time, and subscribe for more videos. Thank you.